Greetings all. Today we're going over installing a highly available horizontally scaled GitLab setup. It'll match a lot of what you're seeing here, with the exception of there will only be one load balancer, two application servers, and there will be three Redis servers. This will be done on GitLab 11.11.3, and we'll be installing GitLab on several servers using the omnibus install method you can see here, with the exception of we're not going to be passing in an external URL. So we're going to go ahead and start on part one, which is console. Now I've already got GitLab installed on the three of these, and I've modified my etc host file to contain entries for all the servers that will be there in the final process. So to begin, we're going to go ahead and edit the etc GitLab gitlab-rb. We're going to go ahead and delete what all's there because we're going to put in new information here. And we're going to paste in our information here. The first entry there sets the console role, which will basically tell it disable everything that's not console. And then we get to our console configuration, setting this up as a server, binding it to an address. I'm going to go ahead and delete these other two right here. And then we're telling it the retry join to use all three console servers, which will be console 1, console 2, and console 3. Then we're also telling it to disable auto migration, since that's not something we want console doing. With that in place, we're going to run gitlab-ctl reconfigure. We'll go ahead and do this on our other servers as well. Edit the gitlab-rb, delete what's there, paste there. And this is our second server, so we want to keep that one. And gitlab-ctl reconfigure. And we'll go ahead and do it on our third one as well. Delete what's there, paste our configuration, keep the third server, and gitlab-ctl reconfigure. Now we're going to need to let this complete, so we'll let this complete and then get right back to it. With that configured, we can go back to our first server, and we want to kind of do a checkpoint here. So we're going to check to make sure that it can talk to the three of them. So we're going to run opt gitlab embedded bin console and then pass in the members argument. Doing this, we should see console 1, 2, and 3, their IP addresses, the port they're bound on, and that all three are alive. This is important. Now, before we proceed here, we're going to want to go ahead and generate a console password. So what we'll do is paste in this. It's gitlab-ctl pg-password-md5, and then gitlab-consul is the user that'll be used. For this example, we're going to use password as the password here, and that'll give us a hash. We can run this on all three to confirm that they all give us the same hash. They very well should. And now we've got our hash. We're going to need to save this for later steps, so make sure you copy that somewhere to your clipboard. With that and console confirming that all three members are there, never hurts to go ahead and run this on all three servers just in case, to make sure they're all giving the same information, and they are. So we are good with console and ready to proceed to the next stage.